Hi, my name is Bukky Bukray,
Hi, my name's Pegg.
I'm Tom Clarke-Hill.
I'm Patrick Ward.
and I express myself through acting.
I first realized I liked to perform when I was a kid, but a lot of times it got me in trouble, like at school when I would do impersonations of my friends, or even worse, the teacher. But now I get paid for it.
I first discovered I liked to perform at a very young age. It always felt natural to me. I used to do accents and impressions at home with my parents, and as a result of this, I took any opportunity I could to perform in primary school.
I think I first discovered I wanted to be a performer was when I watched Training Day with Denzel Washington. I finished watching the film with my brothers, and then I came into my room and I reenacted the last scene. And when I did that, I just felt so powerful. I felt present. I felt like there was a sense of belonging. I felt purposeful.
And you've heard my voice in the cartoon Robozuna, if you've seen that, where I play Mangle the Robot, and a couple of other characters.
My first memory is actually from when I was about 3 or 4 in play school. I was playing Santa, and I just remember a real calmness. I remember being off stage, sort of looking onto the stage, and a lot of people around me. There was a bit of panic, but I remember feeling really calm.
Yeah, I think at that moment, I discovered that this is something that I would like to do.
I've grown up on the set of The Dumping Ground, which is a show on CBBC, and I've worked here for like half my life. And so, as well as my family, I've had this other network of people who I think essentially have been a big part in raising me.
Acting allows me to express myself, as performance has always felt like a safe place. Experimentation is encouraged, and there's no right or wrong answer.
I always speak about the element of escapism. I think that's what brings me towards acting the most. Being able to escape and jump into another narrative, somebody else's life. Being able to make decisions that Bukky Bukray wouldn't make.
Growing up on a set, surrounded by these people, they've shaped my personality and they've changed maybe the person I would have grown up to be if I hadn't been here.
Acting allows me to express myself in a lot of ways. It gives me permission to be somebody else, or to just be me, and to really, take chances.
I think that's what really draws me towards performance, is the ability to just do whatever you like with agency. Make whatever decisions, feel the way you want to feel, display whatever you want to display. Yeah, I think that's the beauty in acting.
The relationship you build between yourself and the character, and the process of becoming that character, is often very cathartic. There's at least one lesson I can take from pretty much every character I've played.
I've been created by creative people in a sense, and it's definitely changed my outlook on life and my entire personality.
I think the thing that's crazy about acting is everything is deep. Everything. The stakes are always high.
I think overall, it's the best and worst work that you do that results in the most personal understanding.
You have to discover quite a lot about your own feelings, I suppose, and what triggers you to feel certain ways and how you act when you feel those emotions. And you have to learn not only how you reach them, but how you can recreate them.
Acting has definitely helped boost my confidence, and it's made me push myself in a lot of ways that I wouldn't have tried to before.
I'm in acting classes, I'm in discussions with people, and these masters are telling me everything is that deep, everything means something, everything is intentional. And I think that's what I'm sort of trying to come to terms with. In real life, I'm a very silly person. I'm very nonchalant.
I'm not saying that every time I've taken on a character and experimented with a piece of script that I've had an epiphany about myself, but certainly when you make mistakes and you feel like you haven't performed to the best of your abilities, you learn more about your own process then, and often about your own person.
I'm not a clown, but I just don't take myself seriously. I don't take the world seriously. But that's sort of like that's a conscious mind, but the subconscious is always actively thinking and believing and deep in these things. And everything is an extension of something.
I suppose through acting I've had to figure out a lot about myself and what makes me feel certain ways and what makes me act those ways too.
So essentially, although it doesn't feel that deep, everything is always that deep. It's life. Life is that deep, if that makes any sense.
I also creatively express myself by playing music. I play the double bass and the electric bass, and I was doing that actually before I got into acting and voiceovers.
So I've always been a really big reader, and I love books, and I always have. And I think it's only sort of natural when a kid likes to read so much that they end up trying to write themselves.
I love all the arts. I love music. I love fine arts. I really love oil painting.
The other creative processes that allow me to express myself include football, music and writing, whether this be poetry, short stories or scripts. I've often compared the feeling of a crowd cheering or clapping to scoring a goal, and that adrenaline rush, there is definitely some similarities.
Hip hop is essentially the master, and it informs everything I make, every character I approach. I link it to a hip hop track. Every painting I paint, I'm listening to hip hop. All the music I listen to is hip hop, you know, so it was all just kind of like inextricably linked.
I think that being a big reader has really impacted my acting in a positive way. It helps your imagination expand, and yeah, I think a love of books can help you be a good actor.
Writing's a different thing. Writing's a different process. It's certainly more insular. It's a more personal thing. It's you in your own head a lot of the time. Whereas for sport and for music and for acting, there's often other people there to react off. So it's quite different, very different process, but certainly similarly rewarding.
I love getting together with a group of people and playing on a song where you all come together, just like an acting ensemble, and create something that's bigger than just one part of you. It becomes a team effort.
In the Shakespeare play, it said, if music be the sound of love, then play on. Yeah, music makes me feel, music feels for me. I love music, it makes me feel powerful, makes me feel purpose, like similarly to how acting makes me feel. So I think it's all just linked.
One thing I'd say to young people watching this video in regards to performance is try as much as you possibly can. There's so many different avenues of performance, and you don't know whether you're good at something or whether you enjoy it until you try it properly.
I think it's very important for kids to find a way to express themselves, either through dancing or acting or singing or painting, whatever. If you find something that you really love doing, just pursue it, keep doing it, and work at it every day.
If you want to get into performing. Like, I know that sounds stupid, but find a club, an after-school club. Does your school have a drama club or a Saturday group, or just find someone that gives it a go.
When I first started acting, I went through this whole phase trying to look for my USP, my unique selling point, because all my favorite actors and actresses, all my favorite artists and performers, they had that one thing about them that nobody else had. Something that was just so authentic.
If there is an avenue which you enjoy, a type of performance that you have passion for, do it as much as you can. Practice it as much as possible, because you'll only get better and it'll only become more enjoyable.
But really, when it comes down to it, you just need to be yourself, because the unique selling point is you. No one else is you. Nobody else is Bukky Bukray. No one else can be Bukky Bukray if they tried.
It's through acting that I found my people, my best and closest friends that I've got in the entire world.
Life is too short to worry about what everybody else is thinking about you. So if you find something you're passionate about, go for it.
Although you might feel like there's nothing about you that's special, my word, there's plenty.
Take that step and start and find your own set of people, because that's really the thing that changes your life more than anything.
And if you do have that passion for something, then you'll only be an asset to that form.
Like my little grandma used to tell me when I was doubting myself, she would say, honey, if not you, who? So go get 'em.
My name is Adam Milford and I'm an Oak Academy drama teacher, and I like to express myself through performance. Drama is all about storytelling, And as an actor, one of the things I can do is create little moments of character storytelling. Actors don't always think about the little things, so I want you to play the game of moments. Play the game of waiting, of sitting, of getting someone's attention. Try to find as many ways as you can to sit, wait, get attention, stand up, lie down, or any other simple bit of action that you can think of. Then play the game with a script you're working on. Be as inventive as you can about the way that you do everything and bring your character to life. Good luck.